Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our reading for the March full moon. So the March full moon starts today, Wednesday, and actually I'm filming this on the eve of Tuesday. So March full moon is March 7th. And it is known as the worm moon in the Old Farmer's Almanac because in March it's when the earthworms emerge from the ground after being frozen under the cold winter air of the northern hemisphere, and that's especially true if you live in areas that are snowy and really cold. So that is just a little bit of history on why it's called the worm moon for March. And March 7th is the full moon in Virgo, which I have here. And as we all know, the moon is our emotional side of ourselves. So if you are a Virgo moon in your chart, then this will be an especially wonderful moon for you to celebrate. So Virgo is the element of earth. It is a mutable sign, and Virgo is the symbol of the maiden. The ruling planet of Virgo is Mercury, and she is ruled by the 6th house. So we have the moon in this card here. It says satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. And Virgo is integrity, reverence, and service. So with these two cards together, it might be a time for you to satisfy your needs by helping others and be in service of others. This is just a little side note that I'm adding to this, just looking at these two cards together. And I'm going to move down these two cards because the moon and the sun are opposite of each other at this point, and the sun is in Pisces. So Pisces is the sign of, well, this card says intimacy. It's a water sign, obviously, Pisces. Intimacy, intuition, and compassion. And the sun is self-expression and embodies the truth. So basically, your sun sign is what you come into this earth with, what everybody sees you as, what is not hidden. It's everything that emotes from you. So it's everything that people see. Being Pisces, that's a water sign, as I said. It's the 12th house. Pisces is ruled by the 12th house. Ruling planet Neptune, obviously water sign, and the symbol is the two fishes. So this is interesting to look at it together. If you look at your emotional watery side, connecting with your integrity, reverence, and service. So you're as I said, with this card, maybe working together with helping others. So this kind of fits in perfectly with this Pisces, actually. Emotionally, you can connect to that service of helping others as well. So that's just a little overview of the sun in Pisces, and the at this time with the moon in Virgo. So I just wanted to show that as a little introduction. And also, I don't know if you like to collect moon water, but I do it every full moon. I put my mason jar out, and I have it right here. So I'm going to, now this one is Pisces. This one is from Pisces of last year of 2022, and I kept this one because it's my I am Pisces moon, so I'm going to use that throughout the year for intentions. I use it for intentions, but since it is my moon sign, I decided that this year I would collect a bottle under the Pisces moon and keep it all year and use it for journaling and reflection, and yeah, so just use it throughout the year. Now, I did add a little bit of alcohol to this so that the water would stay a little bit, and then usually what I do is I put a stone on top of it, and I put a clear crystal, double terminated quartz on top of that, and I usually put either moonstone or a quartz. I don't really put selenite on. I want to, but with the weather here, I don't want it to dissolve and get ruined, and selenite is not good in water, so I don't do that. So we have a 3-pile, pick a card here, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you for the full moon in March. So this will last through March, this reading here. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So you can take a look at these piles and pick one that resonates with you. So pile 1, I have this beautiful stone here. I love this. It's got that rutilated, I don't know if that's the right word, but I love the black inside the quartz. And then I have a quartz point here for pile 2 and pile 3. We got that one. Also got some black in there as well. Okay, so take a moment and look at these 3 piles here and pick one which resonates with you, and I will come back for your reading for March, and we will see you soon back at pile 1. Welcome back, pile 1, for your reading. I was going to try and adjust this a little bit so you could see all the cards, the Pisces Sun and the Virgo Moon, but I decided to just leave them on top if I need to access them with your reading. So it's not just a 1-card reading. I'm going to be, I did pick 1 card ahead of time, and then I'm going to be shuffling from another deck to get you some more answers to, get you a deeper reading here. So I'm concentrating on this one. Okay, so the picture. This is out of my Moon Oracle deck, and I absolutely adore this deck. I haven't used it a whole lot, I will be honest with you. But this is the planet. This card is representing the planet Pluto and Neptune. So I am going to try and pull down the cards here. So as I said earlier, well, I guess I'm not. Kind of interrupts my flow here. So anyways, as I'm looking at it, it does kind of fit though with how I said that emotionally you might feel the urge to serve others. And this card here is kind of that. I mean, it's this card symbolizes compassion and, positiveness, positive compassion. So this card, since this card has been pulled up for you pile one, this is showing that you have an ability to sense the feelings and needs of people around you. And so that really does actually fit really well with your moon in Virgo, because I said that satisfying emotional needs might have to do with working with people around you, friends, family, people you know, people you work with, could be friends. So this card is ruled by Cancer, which is also, this card represents Cancer as well, which is also ruled by Pluto and Neptune, obviously. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull a qualifier card here. I'm debating which decks to use here. This is kind of me wanting to get this in before the full moon, so I'm doing this after work. And so if I seem a little chaotic here, sorry about that, but we're going to go ahead and I'm going to move these out of the way. I just wanted to show you that. But it is also Cancer. This card represents Cancer. This is represented by Cancer as well, but so is Pisces Sun. So we have some water here with our Sun and just the Moon being being a watery sign. So we have the Fool here. This to me is saying that you are going, it looks like you are actually, this may be something new for you, this embarking on this adventure of helping others, and maybe you're just finding time right now and you feel like this is the time for you to start fulfilling that wish of serving others as well, and not just maybe you have some time now within your life that you can open up and do that. So it's a brand new adventure, and it actually seems like it's something that was spontaneous to you. I like this Fool card. There's like an alligator there instead of the dog, but that's funny. So that could be, when you're doing this, if this has to do with service, helping others, you may want to be a little bit leery on jumping completely in, because you might need to take a few moments, sit back and plan it out a bit, is what I'm seeing. And we have the Four of Pentacles, so Four of Earth. Again, the Pentacles represents the Earth sign, and the number four represents stability. Like if you're looking at a table, four legs, it shows stability. This to me is showing that, adding on to it, that you've had this desire to help others and maybe help others have that stability, have that feeling of stability that you feel that you have acquired. That's what I'm seeing out of that. Let's see here. I kind of want to pull another card. Let me see here if I can. Maybe I'll pull. Well, let's see here. Bear with me. I am going to pull a card from, this is just coming out of nowhere, the Wisdom Oracle, because I just feel like I want to pull one more card as a final message, possibly a final message to add on to these 3 cards here. But yeah, this is beautiful. I mean, it's really saying that I feel like you want to help others, like you feel like you want to give people the peace of mind or help others to feel good because you're feeling good. Okay. So, milk and honey. I really like that card. Okay, so I'm actually going to read out of the book, I think, what this one says here. When I think of milk and honey, I think of like being complete is what I think of. Like I don't know, it's just like the land of milk and honey, the land of beauty, the land of promise, and especially with that rainbow there as well. So let's see what the card says. The message is, you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey. That's what everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities of the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. And yes, that is exactly what I was saying with the rest of your cards. And now you want to share that feeling of comfort, and that's how you want to contribute to, some of the tough times people have had these, in the last few years. So I feel like you want to ease that pain and help others, even if it's not monetarily. It's just with the feelings of giving others the feeling of fulfillment like you have. Like you want to bring that joy to people. That is beautiful. Okay, so pile 1, thank you for joining me here. I'm going to head on over to pile 2, and I absolutely love this reading here for pile 1. I feel like if this resonates with you, this is what we need everybody to feel like. So anyways, I hope you enjoy your March full moon, and we will see you back at pile 2 if you wish to join us. Welcome back, pile 2, for your reading here. Let's see what we have got for you. I'm going to pull more cards like I told the other pile. I'm just kind of grabbed all my piles here through pile 1's reading, and now we're going to look at yours. Okay, so your main message is adaptability. And so if now with this card, it is saying that you want to adapt. You want to be adaptable to groups, whether that be friends, family, work. You may be appearing like you're not willing to be adaptable, and it is important that you adapt. And so this is associated with moons in, for adaptability purposes, you might notice that you might need to show more adaptability in if your moon is in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or during the times of a full moon in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, which would be, so April is Libra, let me look here. August is Aquarius, and November is Gemini. Okay, so this might be the time that you will be asked to notice that you may need to be more adaptable. So April, August, or November of this year. Yeah, so well, let's see. I really feel like it might have to do with like work. So it might be asking you to be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more adaptable, and not be so stuck on how you feel things should be done. Let's go ahead and pull a clarifier. Oh, I suppose I could leave that there somehow. It's kind of hard to see anyways, but okay. So we've got the Two of Swords. Very interesting, because the two again is duality. It might be having to do with and this card is number 2 as well. It might have to do with balancing out a situation in work, or working in a partnership with somebody, is what I'm kind of getting. Even though this is a March moon reading, it's like giving you a little bit of a heads up on, I mean, I'm saying that you should be more adaptable, possibly in general, but it's also giving you a sneak peek at when these times could be more pronounced, more apparent. We've got the Eight of Swords here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the swords is air and reason. So it's air. Obviously, we got the eagle here. Swords are a sign of air, and it's also the sign of reason. So it's asking you to use reason when making decisions. The Eight of Swords, because it's like the Eight of Swords is the card of self-restriction. It's restriction that you've put on yourself. Self-imposed restriction. You set yourself up for the restriction that you feel that is holding you back from doing things. So again, maybe it really has to do with work, because like if you are trying to impress your boss or whatever, let's just say, and you are taking on all this responsibility by yourself, these cards are saying that you are making it more miserable for yourself. In other words, if you work together with other people as a group, as a team, you won't feel so restricted or abused, kind of. I mean, you might feel like you're being used and that you're doing more work than everybody else, and that is because you have made yourself, it's a self-imposed restriction. You have caused your own turmoil. And with this moon in Virgo, that could mean for you, it says integrity, reverence, and service. You might have a hard time asking for, not even asking for help, but just allowing somebody to help you, because your integrity's at, your emotional integrity with the moon, your emotional integrity is feeling the heat. It's like you, but it's self-imposed. So this emotional integrity, this service that you provide, integrity, reverence, and service. So I really do think in your case it does have to do with something like that. I'm going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card here for a final message, and I think I will put this back up here to get it out of the way so we have room for the Wisdom card, and see what the final message is here for my pile twos. Yeah, so I mean that makes sense. We all want to prove, that we are good at what we do. Co-create. So I'm going to read out of the book too, but to me, this is saying to make it better at work, to get your job done, you have to co-create, work together, and for your best results, and then realize that it doesn't have to all be done by you. But I'm going to read out of the book here. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. So you have created this reality of self-imposed victimhood and overworked, overbearing, type feeling. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, whatever you call your higher power. You are a spark of intelligence that works through you, nudging you with an inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of the divine inspiration, and now you are aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art, and you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. So I feel, like I said, with this co-create, I feel like it is asking you to remember that you are not alone, and that you should work together with others to get your ultimate outcome, and don't take it on all yourself. That's what I'm getting out of this. I really do feel like it has to do with work, or even it might not be with work, but whatever it is, you are trying to accomplish something, but yet you really don't want to ask for help, and you don't want to allow people to help you. But in this situation, I feel like you should, because the outcome will be good for everybody, including you, and it's not going to take away from you. So thank you for joining me here at Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle. I'm going to pile 3 next, so if you'd like to join me there, we'll see you there, and have a great full moon in March. Welcome back, pile 3 for your reading. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm going to pull some other cards as well, but I have a main card here that I'm pulling. Okay, so it is full moon, Earth. 4 is the number associated with this. This is manifestations, foundations, stability. So it's a stable card. Earth is stability, family, and achievement is what this card stands for. So for your March, now this card to me is saying that you are successfully completing something right now, whether that's a project, a personal project, something is coming to completion with you. You are finishing something up, whether that has to do with, like I said, a personal project, possibly work, possibly a goal that you have set through manifestation. Now this card also is associated with, you could look at it as full moon Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So I'm going to look up and see when those are this year. So full moon Capricorn is July. Taurus is October. So July, October, and what did I say? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So Virgo is now, obviously. So we have Virgo. So we have March, July, and October. Okay. So for March, because you have, if this resonates with you, you've come to completion on something, and it's time for you to enjoy yourself and be happy with something that you've successfully accomplished. Be careful of like overspending or overindulging, possibly. Yeah, that's what I would say for this month. Now for the other full moon in July, which is Capricorn, that one, you could, now this is going on beyond March, but this is just something that could happen. I mean, it may not, but you may notice it, that you all of a sudden like make more friends, make more acquaintances, make more connections because of this accomplishment. And the other moon was in Taurus, and that's in October. So be careful of like acting overly. Don't gloat. I mean, don't act like you're better than others. Now, those are just some things that may happen because of this accomplishment that you will be having in March, or this completion, this end of a project, this end of a goal. You've reached a goal, or you've opened a business, or you've lost weight, or something, whatever that accomplishment is. This is a general reading for the public, so I can't give every option, but being as the moon is in Virgo, again, we could bring this back here, and it could boost your integrity. It might make you feel really good for what you've done, or maybe it was something that is in service of others as well. It could be a business, it could be anything. But yeah, so let's go ahead and pick a couple more qualifiers, see if we can get some answers on that. Well, not answers, but some more insight, let's say. Okay, so let's see here. We've got King of Swords. Again, that's reason, air. King of Swords, though, it definitely shows that whatever this is that you've achieved, you were the leading person on this. It could have been like something to do with a group of people that you led, or started a new business, but you were the leader of it. You were the leader of the idea, or maybe it just was you were the one that instigated it, led it, and got it complete. It doesn't have to mean that it's anything to do with work. Or a group of people. It just means that you took full control of this situation, whatever that is, whatever that accomplishment was, whatever that manifestation was, whatever that goal was that you had. I feel like it was an intention that might have panned out for you. And you're emotional about it. And the Ace of Cups is, again, it's the element water, emotion, and aces are all about beginnings. So, I mean, there's a couple ways we can take this. I mean, maybe there's a newborn involved. Maybe there was a baby that was just born, a brand new, or I feel like whatever this achievement is, it's very emotional for you. So it could have to do with the birth of a child, as I said, or it could have to do with now you are looking on to start anew, or it's asking you to move on and take a different direction in this achievement. Maybe there's something that you've thought of and you want to give a proposal to somebody about it. Because whatever this achievement was, let's just say it's work related, well, okay, so you've accomplished this goal, but yet you have other ideas in mind as well. And it might have to do with that. It might have something to do with that. If that resonates with you, you have more ideas and you want to propose them. It could be, as I said, the birth of a baby. That's an achievement that is very emotional, and that could have something to do with that. I'm going to actually pull one more card for you guys from this one deck. I'm going to pull from an oracle deck too, but I did only two because I want to see if I can get another message here. See if I can get a clearer answer here. Okay, well, the Magician. Okay, so the Magician card is creative and focused, turns visions into realities. So I really do think that maybe it is furthering this achievement, taking it further with the proposal. I really do. I feel like you are not done with this achievement. It's like you want to grow on it. You want to make more out of it, even though you've accomplished what you had set out to do. Now all of a sudden, I feel like maybe with these friends that these new friends and acquaintances that you meet, maybe you'll have the opportunity to grow this manifestation even further into a bigger ultimate dream manifestation. Yeah, so let's pull an oracle card and see if we can get a final message on your reading here. I think that I'm just looking at the Sun in Pisces, and again we have the water and Virgo, Moon in Virgo. Okay, yeah, let's see what we got here. Okay, time for a nap, it says. So to me, that's saying that maybe you should take some time to get all your ducks in a row, let's say, for this amping up of your manifestation. Let's read out of the book here and see what the book says. But yeah, I'm kind of getting the feeling like before you jump into all this stuff, take the time to really enjoy what you have accomplished before jumping in and starting again immediately. So it says rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action allowing dreams to arise. So that is saying that, like I said, maybe that is the message. It's like take some time and make sure you have everything the way you want to propose it, the way you want to express your intentions. So then it says the oracle message, this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, and your desires. So it is telling you you need to rest. You've achieved a huge accomplishment, and you still need to take time to relax. It says nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat and rest, be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force of conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. Yep, that's exactly what it's saying. It's saying that as much as you want to move ahead and get cracking on this new idea that you have, it is saying definitely take time because you can do it again. You can do whatever you want. This stuff will happen. The beginning will happen, and you will have the time for your magic. But it is saying that, you know what, you need to stop, relax, and enjoy your accomplishments. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a beautiful March. And if you'd like, you can join me here at Vagabond Gypsy for weekly readings as well. So you can just check out my site. But thanks for joining me here at Vagabond Gypsy, and we will see you again in April for our full moon reading.